Let's solve problem 34 on the 2025 USNCO locals exam. It reads a buffer is made by mixing 0.9 mole of sodium acetate and 0.5 moles of HCl in enough water to make 2.5 liters of solution. What is the pH of the solution? The pKa of acetic acid is 4.75. Okay, so first we need to realize that there's going to be a reaction between acetate and the acetic or the hydrochloric acid, because acetate is a weak base and hydrochloric is a strong acid. You're going to protonate the acetate to make acetic acid, and you're going to deprotonate the hydrochloric acid. And so we're going to use an ice table here. The reaction goes to completion, but this is a good way to figure out how much of each thing is going to be left. So we have 0.9 moles. This is moles, and then we have 0.5 moles. Obviously, we start with 0 of both. And so we're going to subtract the entirety of the hydrochloric acid. Goes to completion, of course. And so you're left with 0.4 moles of acetate and 0.5 moles of acetic acid and 0.5 moles of chloride, but that's not really important because here we need to deal with the buffer equation. We have pH equals pKa plus log of A minus over concentration of A minus, which is the conjugate base, over HA, or the weak acid. And so here we have a weak acid, acetic acid, and its conjugate base, acetate. And so we have concentrations of both because we know that the solution is 2.5 liters in volume, and we know the moles of each. So we can figure out the pH. And so we'll do the pKa, 4.75, plus log of the conjugate base concentration will be 0.4 over 2.5 divided by 0.5 over 2.5. We can cancel this 2.5. And so you're left with 4.75 plus log of 0.4 over 0.5. And so if you plug that into the calculator, you get 4.653, or I guess to 2 sig figs, just 4.65. And so that matches up with answer choice B, and that is the right answer.